I am coming to you today from the library. There's actually nowhere in the library that I can go and do this and have it not be awkward, which is why I'm doing it here, because you can at least see my face. And yeah, notice all the people, how lovely. But I'm going to be here all day, and there's really nothing else I can do, so I'm sorry. I'm kneeling on the ground, in case you can't tell. But yeah, I came to the library because my friend Alana works here, and I worked here over the summer, but I didn't actually work here, if that makes sense. I worked for the library, but not at it, so I've never gotten to see like the behind the scenes things that go on here. So she decided to give me a tour, and that was really exciting. There are so many books. There are 2 whole floors of basement where there's just books in storage. It's amazing. It's so cool. Some of the books that you suggested for me, I got a Thursday Next book, and I got a book called Simple as Snow by Gregory Galloway, which I've heard is good. I don't think one of you suggested it, but I got it anyway. I got Sam of Doubt by Douglas Adams because I've never read this one. I've read his whole Hitchhiker's series, and I haven't read this one. I got a book called Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. It looks like this, and my friend Alana suggested it. So I'm so set to go back to school and read all of these. The sort of unfortunate thing is that I only have a week to read them because then my sister's coming to visit me, and if I don't give them back to her on that Saturday, then they're all going to be overdue. I'm actually on fall break, which is why I'm here at my library on Tuesday instead of in class. I didn't do anything at all for the first 3 days of break. I sat at home and I did nothing. Except for today. Today I got up at 8 o'clock so I could do all of my homework that I didn't do for the previous 3 days. Oh well. Ellie, you talked about your job as a writer. I think that's really cool. I wish I could write for websites, even if it was just for fun. I think that would be a really awesome job. Joe, where on earth do you live? Because you had an American accent, so I thought you were an American, but your video showed you in like England. It looked like you were in England, and I must have missed where you said you were. But yes, that was quite confusing. Where you live looks really pretty though. That's what sort of tipped it off. I was watching and I was like, America's not that pretty. What's going on? And then Julia, you asked us if we like geography. I don't. I'm not a fan of geography. I mean, I never had to study it in school. We don't have a class called geography. I mean, we sort of studied it in social studies, but it didn't take up a lot of our time. I remember when I was in middle school, we had to learn all the countries and all the capitals pretty much in the entire world, and that was all we learned all year in social studies, and it was terrible. So if that's what you're talking about by geography, then no, I don't like it at all. Also, Julia, your quote about the violin was beautiful. I haven't read that particular story, so I'd never heard that before, and it reminded me that I really need to learn how to play the violin. I like to try to teach myself how to play things, so I tried to teach myself how to play the ukulele and the guitar over the summer. I didn't get very far because I had other things to do, because I was also trying to teach myself Italian, and yeah, but violin is also on my list, and my roommate actually plays violin. She told me that she can teach me how to play. She also has a violin that she offered to give me if I pay for it, so I guess that I could buy, which I'm probably gonna do, except it's definitely hot pink, so that'll be fun. I'm gonna show you bits of the library now, just because I'm here, and I'm never here, and it's cool, and then I'm gonna go. I think the awkward levels have gotten to the point where it can't be any more awkward, and that's the point at which I need to call it quits. So, goodbye. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Tuesday, as always. This is what the library looks like from the second floor. Oh, I'm terrible. That's the first floor down there, and that's the cool wall, and then this is where I was, and opposite of where I was is the music section, and then if we continue around, down there is the young adults section, which is my favorite part of the library. I might take you there in a moment actually. And then over there is the business section, and then general collection is downstairs. This is the young adults section. It's actually really cool behind the desk, but I'm not going to go back there because I really shouldn't be talking. And yeah. Bye!